RBS Basic Research Academy welcomes to you in the video number 7. In this video, I'm going to discuss some different things. So I'm going to discuss the two important books on smart PLS. The first one book is the a Premier on Partially Square Structural Equation Modeling, PLS SAME, and another is our Advanced Issues in the Partial Structural Equation Modeling. These two books are very important, and if you want to understand completely the smart PLS, because smart PLS is a conceptual software. So many conceptual terms are there. Like if you want to understand this partial least square PLS SAME, then you are highly required to understand all those concepts. So these books are here, this literature is here through which you can understand these concepts. So very important chapters have been discussed in the first book, and what are the videos which you have seen so far. These videos I have prepared with the help of this book. So that's why I would like to introduce these two books to you, and along with the companion website of these books. So let's start our discussion let's start our introduction of these books. But before this one, my name is Dr. Rainberg Sundrup, and I'm from Shabdati University. Dear friends, so this one first book is on the Premier on the Partial Square Structural Equation Modeling. This book has been written by the four very famous like the researchers. First one is a Joseph Hare. He's much more famous, and especially his book is being taught in every business school almost across the world. The famous book which was written by the Joseph Hare, that's name is a multivariate data analysis. Its image you are looking here. A very wonderful book on the multivariate data analysis. So many concepts are available in this book. It may be regulation, it may be logistic regulation, it may be mediation, moderation. So many things. Let me say that this book is a comprehensive book on the multivariate data analysis. Along with him, the Hult and the Chris Ringel and the Marco Sada. So especially I would like to talk about the last two, Christian Ringel and Marco, because these two are the main behind the PLS software. And they're also running a Smart PLS Academy from where I have got this certificate, because I was enrolled in the course which was being offered by the Smart PLS, where I completed the 9 modules over there. So these 9 modules are based some are from this book and some are from another book which I will discuss after discussing this book. And then important thing is what this is a second edition, and then directly we are coming on its contents. So okay, so these are the brief contents, and this is the website, companion website. At this one you can go on the website, and I will also introduce you with the the website, this way. Okay, so now these are the detailed contents. The first chapter in this one, Introduction to Structural Modeling. If you want to know about the structural equation modeling, then this is the first chapter which can guide you, which can provide you so much information regarding the structural equation modeling. What is discussed there? So the structural equation modeling, its introduction, it has been provided here. Then composite variables, measurement scale, coding, data distribution. So many good things have been produced available in this book, and these are the basics. These are the basics of the smart PLS. If you want to understand smart PLS, then you are required to understand the basic concepts. And then a very important discussion is there: PLS SAME and the CB SAME. Like the CB SAME for various based structural equation modeling, and another is a various based structural equation modeling. So the PLS SAME basically is a part of the various based structural equation modeling, and the MOs and some of the softwares are there. So I have provided complete detail of these softwares in my first video. Its image you are finding here, you are looking here. So if you find time, first you watch this video. CB SAME. So now the clear distinction has been discussed between the PLS SAME and the CB SAME, and then the data characteristics and the model characteristics. So this first chapter is a wonderful chapter, and because it is providing you some of the introduction. Second chapter is also equally important in that one. What it provides you basically the path model explanation. In the path, it discusses about the mediation, moderation in high order hierarchical models. So these are some of, and it's also provided some of the good discussion about the distinction between the reflective and the formative model. By the way, my two videos are available. Video number 4 is available on the reflective, and video number 5 is available on the formative. So images are looking here. You are looking images of these two one here, and these are available at my YouTube channel. And then important thing is there is for every software is important here data collection, examination, and then when missing data, how it is treating the missing data, suspicious response pattern are outliers and this data distribution. So these are some of the important topics which have been discussed in the chapter number 2, and importantly the case study illustration. So now case studies are available there. After going through all these theoretical discussion, you can go through this case study and you can somewhat know about the practical information in this book. And the important thing which is very important for me, that's about the key terms. Key terms which are available in every chapter. Now key terms which have been discussed, used in the chapter number 2, their definitions are given here. So I think it's much more important for you to, I think, that go through these key terms. These are very important. And another is the suggested reading. Apart from this material, some other research papers, research material is available, which is suggested to you if that you should read. Chapter number 3, path model estimation. In that one, how algorithm work, statistical properties, and then the model estimation and estimation results. So these are good things in this one, in this chapter. And then this chapter is very important. This about the reflective measurement model, and chapter number 5 is a formative result model. In this one, the discussion is available here. That overall, stage number 5 assess how we can assess the results of the reflective model. So 3 method tools are there: internal consistency, reliability, or other time we can call is a Cronbach alpha, convergent validity, and discriminant validity. Much I have talked in my video on the evolution reflective model in the video number 4. And then we come on reaching on the evolution of the formative measurement model. This is chapter number 5. Again, how to evaluate, how to assess these, the 3 methods are there: convergent validity, and the collinearity, and the significant relevance of that. So these topics I have discussed in my video number, lecture number 5. And then, dear friends, a very important thing is about the assessing the PLS-SMART results, like the evolution of the structural model. Dear friend, there are 2 models in the every model of the SMART PLS. One is a structural model or the outer model, and another is a measurement model or inner model. So measurement model is there are 2 types of the measurement model: reflective and formative, and this is structural. So last video, video number 6 is available on the structural model. What is there? I have discussed about the collinearity, structural path model, R square, F square, Q square, and these topics I have discussed in the chapter number 6. And chapter number 7 is also very much important. That's about the mediator and the moderator, type of the mediation effects, type of the moderators. So I think the good things are available here in this chapter, especially on the mediator and the moderator. And last but not the least, that's the chapter number 8, some of the advanced method. Now, this is the base for the another book, because whatever the topics are there, like all these topics are these subtopics are there in the another book, advanced book. So separate chapter is available on all these books, like the importance, performance, map analysis. Another chapter is there: observed heterogeneity, unobserved heterogeneity. So now separate chapters are there which are dealing all these things. So this is some of the introduction of this one. And then I would like to discuss another book with you. This is the advanced. Everything is same, but just advanced issues have been discussed in this one. and almost the authors are same except one. Okay, and then directly we are coming on the brief contents. So what is there in the brief contents? So now first one is an overview of the recent and emerging development. What is the development? New developments are in the smart PLS. Those have been discussed in this one, and advanced modeling, advanced model assessment had observed, and unobserved heterogeneity. These are some of the important things which have been discussed in this book. Okay, come on, the detailed. In the detail, first one is a chapter about overview of the recent, which are recent, like the origin of the and evolution of the partial least square structure. So this is about the history of PLS is there, equation modeling measurement is there, model estimation is there, and more importantly, the difference between the CV same and PLS same. So these topics have been discussed in this one. Chapter 2 is about the advanced modeling. In that one, hierarchical component models are there, conceptual considerations are there, some of the recommendation, the rule of thumbs are there, because these are very important. These are the benchmarks, recommendation, and rule of thumbs. If we know these benchmarks, then we can easily understand our results. Okay, and then another important chapter is about the advanced model assessment, where the conformity tetrad analysis are there, importance performance map analysis are there, and these are the 5 steps are there through which IPMA execution can occur. And dear friends, another is about the chapter for modeling observed heterogeneity and the modeling unobserved heterogeneity. So these are the 2 other chapters are there in this book, and then the it's very important glossary. I always give I always attach highest importance to the glossary, because this glossary provides you the basic understanding of all the concepts which have been discussed in the class. So if you find time, please go through these glossaries, the terms which are in this glossary. And apart from this, another one is about the suggested readings. So different research paper have been suggested in this one. Find out all these one, go through all these one, and enhance your knowledge about the smart PLS. And it's a preface. And one more thing which I want to discuss with, I want to show you that's about its popularity. How much it's popular? This thing, yes, this is the how much is popular. This is shown from this graph. This software. Probably this software was introduced into 1980s, around this one, and then continuously you are seeing the ever increasing rate is there. The message popularity is being increased. There is no any downturn in any year at any time, but continuously increasing trend is there. And nowadays it's much more popular software, and I think the 2 reasons are there behind its popularity. One is a GUI graphical user interface. It is very easy to use this software, because all the things are the graphical, just menus are given there, just you are required to check that one and get your result. And another thing is, which I have been personally gets about that this smart PLS or PLS is a non-parametric technique. So whatever data is there, either the data is following parameters or not following any parameter, don't worry, this software can handle. So I think these are the 2 main reasons behind the success of this software. Okay, dear friends, this is the website of this book. In the first one, this is a combining website of these 2 books. In the first one, you are looking here the news, PLS books, and downloads, PLS Academy, Smart PLS literature, and some of the courses are there. So now these are some of the tabs are there. Now here, the news. So these are different news are available about the different activities of the smart PLS. Let me say whatever they are there, and these are the news. Different news are there. Fresh current news are there regarding the different changes which are in the smart PLS course contents, and then the different updates are there. Dear friend, this is the website dear friend, this is the company website of the book, a premier on the smart PLS. So in this website, the different things are like news, PLS, books. Now two books are available, Premier, PLS Same, and the PLS Advanced, and another international adoption. International adoption means those books, the same book, the same, but in the different languages, like in the Chinese and in the Persian and in English. So now this is about this one. And then downloads are there, different downloads are there. So some of the book files are available, some of the data is available, general article files are available in the downloads. Dear friend, this is the Smart PLS Academy, where the different courses have been offered to you. These are some of the featured courses, these are all courses, and this is the free course where the PLSM has been introduced. And these some of the this will also is a free course, observed in unobserved heterogeneity. And this is the overall means, money which you have to pay to get access to all these paid courses. Okay, and then Smart PLS literatures available, different literatures are there, like the new literature, selected article from the journals, books, chapters. So many things are there. So many means the vast literature is available in this link. And then the courses are there. In these courses, you can get admission and you can complete the different like the courses are from time to time. These two, these are Ringel, Dr. Ringel, and the Marco. From time to time, the Dr. Marco and Christian Ringel, they are conducting the different workshop or trainings, and their details they are providing here. So this is a completely useful website for you guys if you want to get some benefit from here. So this is all about this lecture. In this one, I introduce you the two important books, and also I introduce you the different contents of that website, which is affiliated with the book number, the introductory book on the Smart PLS. So at the time, I hope that means that you have learned so many things from this lecture, and very soon we will meet in another lecture. Till that time, goodbye.